Beautiful am I, bountiful am I, blissful am I, Waheguru. Beautiful am I.
Positive mind engaged, playful, optimistic, turned on, engaged. Welcome to Spirit Voyage's vlog series. We're Aykanna, you probably know that already. And we're diving into the 3 minds this month. So this is the 3rd video, and our focus today is going to be on the positive mind. Yeah, playful, optimistic, strong, communicating, positive mind. That's right. And so, as we do
that quite well. Don't you think we do the positive mind quite well?
Did you like the way?
I think so.
I think we did that.
Yeah. We do the negative mind also quite well behind hidden doors.
Yeah. And every once in a while we let it breathe in the world. Negative mind has a right to exist as well, as you learned in the last video. But the positive mind, so just really quick, we're made up of 10 bodies according to the yogic teaching we received from Yogi Bhajan that speaks in terms of the humanology, speaks about how we're made up and how we become whole is by activating these 10 bodies. There's 1 body, that is your soul, 3 mental bodies, 6 energy bodies, and then 1 physical body. And they all come together in such a symbiosis that it allows us to really become our full, vibrant, powerful, creative, connected to our soul selves. Today, our focus is going to be on the positive mind. This 3rd installment, we're going to expand into the aspects of the positive mind, and we're going to go into its strengths and weaknesses, how to balance it, and in a meditation to allow us to activate it and establish it to be a force in our life as well. So now the positive mind. It's that aspect of our mind that allows us to look out into situations, experience the world from a positive perspective, looking at the essence of situations, because it might appear as this bad or negative situation, and it may appear as good. Oh, this is really important to enjoy. But it's that aspect that allows us to look at the essence of situations and see the positive aspect of it.
But before we go any further, let's tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Rub the palms of the hands. Place the palms at the center of the chest. Tucking in the thumbs into the sternum. Soften the belly, straighten the spine. Lock the eyes at the brow point. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. And let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply, lock the root, rise the energy up to the brow points, and exhale. The positive mind has this beautiful quality that you can see all things that come to you as blessings. So we have this great mantra that we use in our family: all things are in divine order. So whenever something happens, even though it doesn't feel good, all things, coming back to that place, all things are in divine order. The positive mind is connected to the navel center, which is the seat of the will. So it's action orientated and organized. And so when your mind is sharp and your body is fit, it's really easier to access the positive mind.
That's right.
I've got a puppet show going on over here on the side.
Fit. A little demonstration of fit. You being fit.
And from a personal experience, I know that if I'm not doing a strong kriya every day, or a yoga class, or running, sweating, particularly I think as a woman, I tend to veer more towards the negative mind. So the sweating aspect and the running or the strong kriya yoga class really helps me to access the positive mind. So those are some of the things you can do. Another way to develop the positive mind is to do affirmations and focusing on what you want to create. The power of affirmation is incredible. There's some great CDs on Spirit Voyage you can get with that. There's a Michael Beckwith CD, there's Yogi Bhajan, focusing on what you can create, on what you want to create with your affirmations. And a great mantra that is recommended for the positive mind is Rake Rake Nahar. Very much cutting through the negativity of the mind. It's about victory. It's about really looking at life through that lens. Like, yes, it's going to turn out. Yes, let's march forward in victory.
So adding in a little piece of the weak positive mind, because here's where you start to get into this subconscious data that needs to be cleared out, and we're working on that every day, especially if you're in your sadhana. What happens when the positive mind gets weak is that it tends to be a focus on the negative aspects or data that's stored in your story about your life. Maybe it's the traumas, maybe it's the issues like I had early on in my life. So, you know, when my positive mind gets weak, then those issues tend to come to the forefront of our consciousness, slipping out of the subconscious storage places, and they become a focus. So it's important to, you know, reinforce the strength of the positive mind by working on that navel point. We found that that is a strong key of all the other aspects, the affirmations and keeping a positive attitude and listening to positive tapes. We found that, you know, as important as the navel point is, that goes right to the core. Just like it's at the core of our being, it goes right to the core of maintaining that strength of the positive mind so that we don't slip into that weakness. Because when you slip into it too deep and the positive mind gets too weak, then you go into that giving up stage, just feeling like, what's the use? You know, and if you start hearing that kind of conversation going on in your mind, boom, get to your Nabi Kriya right away.
Nabi Kriya, I was just going to suggest that one.
Get to your Nabi
Yeah,
Kriya.
and even if you do it just for 1 minute, sometimes I do it as a medicinal Kriya, and I do each exercise for 1 minute. In that 7 to 10 minutes, it activates so much navel power, and it really helps with positivity. Sat Kriya being another one, and stretch pose, of course. The great stretch pose that we all love to hate, but it's so good for us to do on a daily basis.
Absolutely. And so remember, if you start feeling sluggish, if you start feeling depressed, if you start feeling unorganized, those are little signs that is an imbalance in the three minds. And particularly, maybe the negative mind is overactive and the positive mind is underactive. But you know, you start knowing in general that there's an imbalance going on. So as a quick, very effective remedy in terms of going right to the root, navel point, stretch pose, Sat Kriya, whatever your capability is, you can jump into those 1 or 3.
Yeah.
It'll be a quick remedy for reestablishing balance with these three minds.
Let's dive into this meditation for the positive mind. It's one of the projections of the 81 facets of the mind. That's digging a little bit deeper. When you do a level 2, the mind and the meditation, you can see and learn about the 81 facets of the mind and really become that master of the mind, which is what we're all seeking and working towards. So this meditation is about being the doer, bringing your gift to the world, and balancing. If you're a workaholic, that means that it's too strong. This projection is too strong. And so we level it out with this great Kriya, which is called the art of creating art. So I'll show you how it goes and we'll do it together. So the hands are straight out and the palms touch at the base. And you stay with the hands open like this. Wow, we look like we got really big hands on camera. And it's called the Tapa Yog Karam Kriya. And it's a synchronization meditation to develop the positive aspect of the mind, the doer. So we're going to be right here. So the arms, the palms are touching straight forward at the heart center. The eyes are looking at the tip of the nose, 1/10 open. And we're going to chant Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. So we're doing Sat Nam 6 times. And then Wa He Guru. Just like that. We'll chant it monotone. Okay? And this is for 11 minutes, but we're just going to do 3 minutes today. And then I'll read a little bit more about what this Kriya does. So let's do it together. Let's bring the base of the palms together. Push the palms out like you're pushing a wall out. Look at the tip of the nose and let's begin. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Last one. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wa He Guru. Deep inhale. Squeeze the root lock, perfect the posture. Focus deeply at the brow point. And exhale. And just relax for a moment. So this Kriya develops willpower and gives the capacity to understand the elements of your personality. It is perfect to overcome difficulty in completing projects and doing what you intend. Okay, so do that for 11 minutes.
Wow.
Take it on and develop this aspect of yourself of completion, of focus, which is very much a facet of the positive mind. And we'll see you next week with the final one for this month for the neutral mind.
Beautiful. Take care.
Sat Nam.